This is the 2021 Honda Talon 1000R. We have some upgrades I figured I'd go over with you guys. Have some Goodyear Wrangler 3110 5015 load range C. We were looking for the E range, but unfortunately they don't make a E range in a 3110 5015 white letter. So we have the Trail Armor skid plates front to back. I want to say we're very happy with how it was installed. Installed pretty easily. Pretty tough stuff. Did some basic graphics. Kind of wanted to spruce it up a little bit. Some side mirrors, fire extinguisher, some badging. Of course, we are pro-American. We got Bosman front bumper with aux beam fog lights, a couple clevises, Warren winch, 4,500 pound, the A-arm guards. You have a split windshield with a windshield wiper, which is my lovely bride's favorite accessory because she does the wiper. The LED light bar, some fog lights, and we have a street legal kit on it. So it was road, I'll have to give you that link on, but we registered it in South Dakota. We did the modifications, which was turn signals, the windshield wiper, little reflectors, DOT tires, emergency brake, a couple little other things, and it became a street legal machine. We do have some rock lights, and one thing, it was funny, but I never really gave any thought on how important visibility lights in the rear are. When you're on a dusty, dirty trail, you want to make sure that you can be seen. Man, it gets pretty hard to see, and that's why there's a lot of collisions out there. So we put some blue reflective visibility lights so we can be seen out there. What else did we do? So we put the rock blocks, fender extenders on there. They were a pretty easy install, excellent. Added protection from getting mud in the cab, really made a big difference. The wife loved that. Some little details, we're all about the details. So we have the little Captain America valve caps, the JL lugs, the turn signals, and the horn and all that came as one kit. So here's the horn. We have the turn signal. There goes a buggy. We live off a dirt road. That's our paradise. What else was there? Oh, we did steel braided brake lines. You know, they add a little more durability. Also, we added, where is it, little thing? We put a piece of rubber here to protect the sensor. There's a sensor that if you break the sensor, you are unable to use the four-wheel drive. It won't engage. So we kind of put a little rubber protector there. Another little add-on protector, which I can't take credit for. This was a YouTube thing that I saw. We just add a little piece of rubber here to keep the gas cap area clean. I thought that was a pretty nifty thing. You just pop the little tabs out, put that on there. So got pink and blue. My bride Rebecca and I, we both take turns driving it, and depending if she wants the video or not. And we got the pink and blue, and we have some suspension stuff. The CA radius rods. Yeah, the Ibach sway bar and sway bar links, from shock therapy. Put some heat shielding behind here because the cab in the summertime gets real hot, so we put some heat shield behind and kind of, you still get heat in the winter, but in the summer it does keep it a little bit, or I should say less hot. I want to say cool. We did the HMF exhaust. We do have the silencers in them because when you are street legal, you want to not bring attention to yourself. So we do try to keep a low profile. Rear clevis, rear bumper. Yeah, did some I don't know what you just with some waffle sticker over the tail lights. We have an emergency kit, extra gas can, and they do come with a small gas cans, like 7.5 gallons, so at least another gallon of fuel. Hopefully it'll get us another 17 miles. That's about the range. I have a rock jack, extra bottle of water. We have CB antenna. We keep the CB in here. My wife's seat pad. We have 4-point harnesses. Not that we wear them all the time, but the helmets come in handy. You know, you want to be street legal, you got to have helmets. Yeah, it's funny because you do these things and you forget all the little things that you do. So the CB radio, mounted right there, pretty easy to get on. And we have the pod gauges. One is temperature, one is voltage. Got a compass. Mirrors, lots of visibility. Like to be able to see where we're going, who's behind us, because most of the time I'm the one blazing the trail. I don't like eating dirt. Yeah, flashlight. You know, we're on the trail. Whether there's music or not, I really don't care. Stereos, I think that works pretty well. Extra fire extinguisher. What a nice add-on. Who would have thought that a steering wheel could make such a big difference? But when you ride with a new steering wheel, and it's just a new experience. It's kind of cool. I never thought about it, and when I drove it for the first time, I was like, wow, how cool that is. Did some, put the shift gate in, which was amazing. I can highly recommend that. It's so easy going from forward to reverse. The Honda Talon stock one is kind of notchy. We've got put a little bit of tread. It's like kind of some foot treading on the by the shifter and on the dashboard. Cell phone mounter. We've got the gauges. And switches. Also did the Funtastic. That's a good little thing. It's pretty accurate too. It tells you the weather, tells you the time, tells you the humidity. You really can't beat it. It was an Amazon item, not much. I guess I'll turn it on. See what it sounds like. Oh, and everything that I wired up and did, I added a whole circuit under here with an on and off master switch. One other thing I did, I can't take credit for. This was a YouTube thing. There was a guy that made one of the problems with a Honda Talon is when you're going up a hill with rocky terrain, your foot bounces and the thing jerks over. Everybody with a Talon knows this happens. So what this farmer guy did, he bought a hinge, made a little cut in it, slid it underneath, put a screw in it, mounted it underneath there, and now you have better control over the gas pedal when you're going up a hill. Totally fixes the problem. And it cost like, sheesh, I don't know if it was 10 bucks, 12 bucks for the whole thing. And then I like to do a little add-on to kind of finish it. He used a grinder to kind of grind up for some tread, but I put some foot treading on there, and it kind of made it look a little nicer, and it gives good traction and a little rubber thing so it doesn't get caught in the mat. So that was another little extra thing. Always keep a little blanket with. Highly recommend a blanket. All right, let's turn her over. That's it. Honda Talon 1000R 2021.